This is exciting for me because, again, never having met you in person, but having seen you at the front of the church on video a ton of times.
On a little screen, right?
A little screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is great. And I hope that it's going to be great for the congregation as well. Hopefully we can give them a little insight into who you are.
That'd be good.
Because you realize you're at a huge disadvantage to everybody else, because everybody else is going to know you, but you're not going to know
absolutely
anybody. So I've done something, I did something for you here. I brought you the 2018 Wellington Square photo directory.
Thank you so much.
If you wanted to spend some time studying up on who everybody is.
Okay. No, this would be good. And I think I said before, I was thinking today that I've probably physically, like in person, via social distancing or masks or whatever, met maybe about 20 people.
Yeah.
I was counting through. And so I'm sure there's more than 20 people.
You got to go a couple hundred to go.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay, so let's dive into this. We're going to try and get to know you a little bit more. So I've got a couple questions that I've prepared.
Perfect.
Now, you being our director of music, these mainly center more around kind of the musical kind of theme.
Okay.
But still some fun questions here. So here's a good question. So favorite concert that you've ever been to?
Favorite concert that I've ever been to? Wow. Oddly enough, I'm going to have to say an opera.
Okay,
yes.
Not expecting that.
Not expecting that at all. I love so many different kinds of music.
Yeah.
But sometimes when it's something that you know very well or that you've studied very well, it's fascinating to watch. I watched one in Atlanta once, and I knew a couple of the performers, so that was a really amazing experience. As far as popular music, things like that, I was in New York once at a couple of concerts, and I heard a bunch of a cappella groups. I really loved that.
Okay.
There's one other concert, just a live concert I was at a few years ago. It's a local group called LMT Connection.
Okay.
And they're jazz and blues, and they're just fantastic. I love local bands and local musicians as well.
Fun.
So those are a few.
Okay.
When it comes to music, I can rarely narrow it down to one answer.
Okay, so I'm going to help you narrow something down here.
Yes, okay.
I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, going through high school and all that, and two of the biggest male Christian artists were Stephen Curtis Chapman and Michael W. Smith.
Yes.
Who are you going to pick between the two?
I'm more familiar with Michael W. Smith's music, although I know some Curtis Chapman songs.
Yeah.
Michael W. Smith has done some Christmas concerts and things that I thought were pretty well done. So I think he'd be my choice.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Let's switch gears a little bit here and go with a fun little question. Favorite breakfast cereal? Or maybe, what do you have for breakfast normally? Most important meal of the day?
I don't eat cereal.
Okay, well I'm glad I changed that question.
Okay. I stick with things like protein, eggs, salmon, avocado, sweet potatoes.
Yeah, you get along well with my daughter.
Okay, I do really, really big stuff in the morning for energy. And so, maybe oatmeal sometimes.
Do you throw it into a blender of some sort, like a Vitamix or a Blend Tech?
That's my supper here with me right now.
Okay, so then maybe that's the next question is Vitamix versus Blend Tech.
Vitamix.
Vitamix, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a Blend Tech. I didn't know about either of them, but that's what Alicia wanted, so that's what she got.
Okay.
Favorite Halloween candy? Halloween's just passed. There's candy flying around everywhere. What's your poison?
Probably Reese's peanut butter cups, because I don't love a lot of sweet. I like salty, and so peanut butter with some chocolate would be my favorite.
And you like the cups, not the little Smartie Reese's Pieces.
I like those too.
Those work as well?
Anything salty, chocolate, yep.
All right.
It's all good.
Okay, now here's a fun one. What was your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn? That you've ever dressed up as?
100% hands down Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
Big Wonder Woman fan my whole life.
Wow.
Of all the Linda Carter series.
Yeah.
made my own costume, made everything by myself.
Cool.
Made the boots, painted them, used gold duct tape, made all this stuff. And
that's amazing.
yeah, it worked out.
And so the new Wonder Woman movies that have come out over the last, say, 5 years or so, pretty good?
Yeah, I like them. I like what DC did with Wonder Woman and how it kind of made her a little bit more, what's the word that I want? I would say a little more tough.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit more of a true to the story warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like both versions for sure.
It's a strong woman. Okay, let's mix this up again. This has been a beautiful weekend. Today's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do on a day like today or like Saturday, Sunday?
I mean, today's been a little busy, but have been outside sitting a little bit in the sun.
Yep.
But water, anything, if I have the time, if the weather's beautiful, I can just go sit under a tree and look at water.
Okay.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a fun one going back to music.
Okay.
If you could jam with any musician, living or dead, any musician, you get like an hour session with them. Who are you gonna jam with?
Okay, that's really, really hard because it depends on style too. But I've always wanted to sing with Michael Bublé.
Okay.
Just because I love the big band type of music. There's a few songs where I'm like, you know what? He just needs me to sing that one with him. He doesn't know it.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
All right.
Yeah, and then again, I mentioned the local band that I really, just a blues, rhythm, jazz, and they have a really great connection to worship music as well, and they do some recordings, so LMT connection, and I'm hoping to do that someday soon.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you got like a pipe dream and you got a realistic dream?
Yes.
I like it.
Yes, we'll see which one pans out.
Cool. Oh, and okay, now what is your jam? What's your jam? So a song comes on the radio and you just start dancing or singing, or you can't not move to this song.
That's really hard too. So many.
I know you're probably thinking like
focus into one.
You're thinking about Young MC Bust a Move, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah, you want it. That's one. I mean, there's old school stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of things. I really liked a lot of the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Going back there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
that
fun.
would be it.
Any other questions here I had for you? I think that kind of sums up everything I was wondering about. Now, is there anything that you wanted to share with the congregation? Anything that you want them to know about you that they may not know otherwise? Yeah.
Well, one is, as we've already mentioned today, like I'm looking forward to meeting people. Coming into a job during the COVID shutdowns and everything has been very unique. I never have gone through something like that before. Challenging, but yet a good challenge because a lot of good things happen, a lot of good people.
Yeah.
Other things to know about me. I'm looking forward to meeting people. Wellington Square is a big part of what I do right now, and I'm really loving it. I'm loving working with people. I teach music in other venues, other places. This is one of them right here.
This spot is amazing.
We're filming today, and this is a music academy that was built during the COVID shutdown too. So this is in some ways paralleling, the things that have come up for me during the shutdowns. But I love music. I love teaching music, and I'm just looking forward to meeting people and even here, we have a space here where students can perform and do things, and I know everyone here is also like longing for the day we can perform more, we can do more. We have, I'm looking forward to maybe a choir being able to all meet together. Right now everything is spaced out appropriately as we, do what we can under the restrictions and work on staying safe. But yes, looking forward to whenever it is, but some of these things can switch up a bit.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll get to see you again soon, and hopefully everybody will get to meet you at some point
Awesome.
in the not too distant future.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. that was pretty good.
Yeah.